Hey everyone, it's me, and today, like always, it is another great episode of the classic Doctor Who. This is continuation of the last two episodes, which were the Web Planet story arc. This upcoming one is called Escape to Danger. So I sincerely thought that this was a two-parter, and I have no idea why I was so confused on that front, but clearly I was confused. No longer am I confused, and I now know that this is a six-parter, which means you guys will be getting this over the course of 3 weeks. And this is week number 2, so you'll have another episode after this for this week, and then you'll have 2 more episodes of this story arc next week, and then we move on to something new. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get to more Classic Who.
I'm gonna watch with you just like I always do.
Ooh.
Why do you come now?
Why do you come now? Great question. Why did you pull us here? Mr. Bill Strutton, you love your insects, clearly. Why do you come now?
The doctor's speaking to someone. Why can't we hear what he's saying?
Who are you? We come in peace.
Oh, okay.
Peace. Is that
They
why
made
you attack?
it seem like he
Where is your main
was in a
force?
trance.
We are alone. We have strayed from our astral plane.
When will your invasion fleet arrive? What is its weaponry?
We are peaceful travelers from Earth.
You lie. You are the Menoptra. Our detectors show you are messing in space to attack. Speak.
I know nothing of these Menoptra.
We shall show you the fate which awaits all your ships, all your people.
Please listen to me. I have not finished my explanation.
I know that
If your ship is proof against our weapons, remember you are not. Tell us the secret of its armor.
Impossible. I cannot tell you why my ship withstood the fire of that gun, unless you tell me the principle it's built on.
You demand my secrets. Yield yours.
What do you think the doctor is saying?
I don't know. I hope he's asking where Barbara is.
The great secrets you speak of in your ship must be used against the invaders. In return, I offer you your freedom.
Where is the fourth member of our party? Well?
She has been taken to the crater of needles beyond my great web. Will your secrets look into the stars?
I don't know what you mean, but I have an astral map, if that answers your question.
Will it show where the Menoptra are massing, where they will land?
I see. So it's the Menoptra that are invading your planet,
Somewhere in space, beyond the range of our locators, they are grouping. They scatter false trails to mislead us. Their numbers are great. I am aware only of movement.
And you are not aware of their position?
This you must do.
I shall need assistance.
Bring your astral map out of your ship.
I shall need help even to do that.
Are they going to work with him now?
Oh, by the way, I want you to take a cup of these. It'll be very good for your breathing in this rarefied atmosphere.
What about Barbara and Vicky?
Well, you leave Vicky to me, but when you do finally catch up with Barbara, see that she takes some. She's probably had the same experience with breathing as we have.
Hold on a minute.
No. What? Don't unplug it. You must never do that.
Okay.
You must never break the time and relative dimension link. Come on.
Okay.
The doctor's got something up his sleeve.
What is it? I was waiting for her to say. Is it small?
Useless. It's useless.
Is it chewing gum?
Wait. Come along. Put me through, will you?
You have the information.
No, good gracious me, no. Some kind of force of yours has jammed my instruments, and whilst it continues, I cannot use them.
I cannot suspend my functions for your experiments.
Very well, very well. Take this thing away. I'm afraid we can't help you to locate your invader.
I will withhold certain forces near your instruments. If you take advantage of this, you will die.
Great. Thanks. Cool. Super.
Well, it appears, my boy, they've obliged. They've neutralized and completely immobilized this section.
There's one way to make sure, Doctor.
Ian!
You've done it.
It's time you left.
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going to find Barbara. Now you look after the doctor. I'll be back.
I think that's the worst part about this episode. Outside of just the ants stuff. Oh, God. That would be so upsetting for me. All those noises, that's the upsetting part. The constant.
Sounds as though we're under attack, my
It's
dear.
Ian, I know it is. They've caught him.
Oh no. Oh no, is it gonna kill Ian? Oh, okay. You know, the bee things are more upsetting, but the ant things are far more annoying.
You have tried to escape. Why?
I am still here.
Where is the third?
Why question me? Surely you can see our movements.
You will no longer be trusted.
Were we ever?
I can kill you all.
Yes, you can, but to what end? The information I have will die with me.
Information of the Minotaur invasion. Speak.
I am still collating the various readings of my instruments.
You lie. It is another of your tricks.
That is for you to decide. Am I really lying? Or do I possess this information?
Oh. I got her restrained.
Oh, wait!
Wait, it's taking it off of her now? Okay.
Oh, Doctor. That thing made me go to sleep.
Yes, I know, my dear, I know. I think I've earned ourselves a little breathing space.
What did you tell them?
Nothing.
Are you going to tell them about the Minotaur?
Just about as much as I ever want to. We'll see. Come, let's look busy. Now, I want you to nip into the ship and bring me back a little red box, and in it is a recording compound. You'll find it on the left near the first aid kit. Go at once and come back immediately.
It would be refreshing if Ian was the one who was captured. I mean, I guess that's happened before, but like, they spend most of the mission just having Ian captured and them trying to save him the whole time.
Doctor?
I'm sure it'll
I see
happen
a white buck child near
at
the
one
sink.
point.
This is one of my specimens. Look. Now, take it back.
I don't think that was an accident. You don't introduce something. Oop.
Doctor, look! It's frightened, I'm sure it is. It's frightened.
Well, I bet you're happy that she grabbed that specimen. Yeah, just hang out with that giant bee right next to you. Ugh.
Heron, do you still intend to go to the Crater of Needles?
Yes, I do.
Many of my friends are enslaved there. They tear off our wings so that we may not escape.
What do you expect when you invade a
That'd be
planet?
painful.
Invade a planet? Vortis is ours. We, the Menoptera, are reclaiming it.
Vortis is your planet.
Of course. They are returning to the Carcinome. They do not search for long.
Those things invaded your planet.
You do not know our story.
No, I don't. Tell me.
The Zarbi are not an intelligent species, but they were essential to the life pattern here. We lived at peace with them
Okay.
until they were made militant by the Dark Power.
The Dark Power? What's that?
The Animus.
The Animus.
At that time, the Carcinome appeared, grew like a fungus.
Fungus.
We had no weapons. We had not had the need. And by the time we sensed the danger, the Zarbi were too strong.
So you left the planet.
We had no choice.
Where did you go?
At that time, these strange moons appeared. One of them became our home, those of us who could reach it.
Can you live up there?
It is a dim half-world, and our wings grow weaker. We must return to Vortis, for when the Carcinome encircles the planet, it will be too late.
Okay.
Oh, now you're ready to attack.
No, we are not ready, but we must try.
We'll see. And what's your part in all this?
3 of us were sent here to prepare the way for the invasion force. Now, I am alone. I do not know.
What happened to the other 2? They were killed.
One is dead. The other was taken to the
Crater of Needles.
Friend Abara?
Yes. Like friend Barbara. Bristin, we've both lost friends. Come with me to the crater. You know the country. We can collect your friend and mine.
There are many of my friends in the Crater of Needles.
All the more reason to go.
Yes, Heron.
I wonder how this translation
do as
works.
you
You know,
say.
it's like the closest they can
Good.
get. So it goes,
Come on, then.
translates to Crater of Needles. And then whenever they say something, then the Menoptera, I think is what they're called. I'm starting to get their names. They understand because somehow he comes out sounding like a bee. Although you'd assume because different creatures communicate
That is the way to the
different
Crater
ways,
of Needles.
he'd have to dance, but whatever.
How far?
You cannot fly. It will take 2 hours.
You know, I talk about this translation thing, and I've already said that Marvel itself, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, never accounts for this. At least I don't believe they ever have. It's always been a thing with me. I like that Star Trek does it, and I like that this does it, but I think anytime you go into a different planet, there should be some kind of translation device. Actually, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy does it too.
The ground is giving way.
Here, take hold of my hand.
Let go. You'll be pulled down with me.
Yeah, don't. Oh. That's not good. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, so the ant things are called the Zarbi. And then the bee things are called the Menoptera. I'm getting that down. And I'm sure it has something to do with their scientific level, what their names are. But anyway, that's always interesting to me because I was talking about translations and how the ship, you know, there's something built into the TARDIS. At least that's what someone told me on Patreon. They explained that there is something to the actual TARDIS that translates things for you. At least that's what I was under the impression. So anywhere within the vicinity of the TARDIS, or at least where the TARDIS has landed, within a certain time frame. I'm not sure how that all works. There's a residual understanding of each other. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what someone said, and I prefer that because otherwise it just doesn't make sense that everyone's speaking English. We haven't seen Barbara at all. Maybe towards the beginning there? Yeah, I don't think we saw her in this episode. I'll be perfectly honest, so far I'm not in love with this storyline. I like the compelling danger that comes with it, and I like that they're dealing with non-humans every once in a while. The thing that makes this episode or this story arc more annoying than the other ones, and I've mentioned it during the reaction, that noise that the Zarbi make. It's just so repetitive and it can get on my nerves after a while. No offense to anyone who loves this story arc. I'm tired of hearing that. And I know it's just what it is. It's not that I dislike the story. I'm tired of hearing that communicate however it is that they communicate. And the idea that we have to, hear it several more times is kind of like, getting on my nerves. But it's fine. I'm eager for them to all get back together and to get back to the TARDIS, but we'll see where it goes. Like I said, I don't hate this storyline. I'm a little tired of the stale environment, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. There's definitely been some story arcs in this that I have absolutely loved, and we are only literally halfway through the storyline, so who knows what I can expect here. With Ian falling down, I assume he's going to find his way into the, what do they call it? The Canyon of Needles or whatever? The Needles place. I assume that's going to have a different appearance. At least I think. I hope. I don't know. Ian tends to go off on his own, and I've mentioned it before that it would be more refreshing if the Doctor and the two ladies went off to save Ian for a change, or even actually, it's always refreshing, and we kind of got a taste of that with Rome, but it would be refreshing also to even see the two ladies saving the Doctor and Ian without ever being in peril themselves. But who knows how this will go. It is interesting how much I've gotten used to Vicky now. I didn't think I would, but yeah, she's definitely here to stay. Not that she wasn't already obviously here to stay, but I can appreciate her. She's not quite, Susan, but she's got her own thing. And I like that they all kind of go back to kind of their own styles, They all kind of wear kind of their own thing. Ian, I think his style's changed a little bit because originally he was very much like, he was very much more in a suit more frequently. And now he just kind of wears like a decent shirt or whatever. Anyway, I love how smart the Doctor always is. And my favorite Doctor story arc so far has, I think, been the Rome one, which, it makes sense to go with a really good story arc like that and then lead into this because he was so genius and, it was cool. I'm just uncomfortable. Giant bugs. It's nice to know, though, that they know what freaks the Zarbi out. I think that's really cool. They know what freaks those big ants out. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, if the ants aren't called the Zarbi, or, forgive me if I don't fully know how it works. But either way, I'm learning as I go. The ant things, I'm not sure if they're leaders of the Zarbi or if they are, but anyway, let's get more Who. So until next time when this dude does it again. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel and our other channel, youtube.com/fanningout. You can also support us by watching full-length reactions and more at patreon.com/fantheorytv. And we have a merch store where you can buy all kinds of goodies at teespring.com/store/fantheorytv.